Today, we're gonna be going over the super quick and simple paper flash transition. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe because I'm uploading a video every single day of this month. If you could do me a favor and drop a like on the video and drop a comment down below on maybe a future tutorial idea, that'd be greatly appreciated. But yeah, let's get into the video. So I went ahead and added on my Grungy green LUT from my essentials bundle. Everything's always gonna be linked in the description, just to kind of give it a little bit more of like that filmic kind of look. You're either gonna need photos from like behind the scenes of a shoot, or you can go through and screenshot stills from your actual music video. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just picking scenes that I think look cool and then just going to the screenshot button and naming them 1 through 5. After that, I'm going and making each screenshot last roughly 3 frames and then going through between my Ultimate Texture Bundle V1 and V2 and just picking some paper textures and paper rips and folds that I like. I put it on above the screenshot and make it last 3 frames just like the screenshot itself. And then I also made sure to change the blending mode to screen. That way you can see the photo behind it. I think these effects always look better with some kind of like filmic kind of look to it. It's just like a timeless look. So I'm adding on this film look preset. It just adds a little bit of grain, some color to make it look a little bit more like film. And like I said, this transition is super simple. So I'm just repeating the steps, making each screenshot last 3 frames, dragging on a paper texture, scaling it up, changing it to screen, and then going on to the next. Once you get the workflow down, you can pretty much make this transition in 2 to 3 minutes. I think that's why these transitions are my favorite. You can do them so quickly and they always just look good in your video. So then once you have the transition laid out, you can play it and it already looks pretty good. But as always, I like saucing it up, adding a little bit more to it just to make it kind of like be finished. So to make it feel a little bit more whole, I'm adding some camera sound effects on each time the photos change. And then I added this reverb preset to the last camera flash and just made it longer. That way it has a little bit of an echo and just kind of like ties the sound design a little bit together. I think I also added this beef preset onto that first camera flash. That way it's just a little bit louder and like a little bit more in your face than all the other ones. Adding a little bit of that dynamic to your sound effects can go a really long way. You can even pan each one left to right, so it kind of like goes back and forth between your ears. There's a lot of different like sound design techniques that you can do to make it sound better. And then I went ahead and added on an adjustment layer and split it at the 3 frames just like how we did before, and then added the quick blur 2 preset to each one of those. That way there's just a little bit of directional blur each time that photo comes in, makes it look a little bit better. And then I went ahead and finalized the effect by nesting the photos and the textures together all in one big nest, and then just keyframe the scale. That way there's a little bit more movement as the transition goes through. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the tutorial. I know it's super quick, but it's also just a really solid transition. If you guys haven't tried it in your videos, I'd highly recommend it. If you're interested in any of the editing packs I use in this video, I'll have them linked down below. They're great for saving time and adding a little bit of creativity to your work. That's all I got for you guys in this one. Peace.